For centuries, before smartphones and digital watches, entire communities relied on a single sound to organize their days: the chiming of a clock tower. These magnificent structures didn't just tell time, they were the heartbeat of towns and cities. Today, we're visiting the world's most iconic clock towers. Listen carefully. Big Ben, London's timekeeper. We begin in London, where Big Ben has been keeping time since 1859. The tower stands over 300 feet tall. Its clock face is visible across the River Thames. Each face is 23 feet in diameter, large enough that a double-decker bus could drive through them. But here's what most people don't know. Big Ben isn't the tower. It's the massive bell inside, weighing over 13 tons, that strikes the hours. Listen to that deep, resonant tone. It's one of the most recognizable sounds in the world. The mechanism is a marvel of Victorian engineering. The clock keeps such accurate time that it rarely varies by more than a second. When it does drift, they adjust it by adding or removing old pennies on the pendulum. Each penny changes the time by 2/5 of a second. During World War II, the clock kept running through the Blitz, even when bombs fell around it. The chimes were silenced at night, so enemy aircraft couldn't use them for navigation, but the clock never stopped. Big Ben has marked births, deaths, victories, and defeats. It's rung for coronations and state funerals. Every New Year's Eve, millions wait for its chimes to welcome the new year. It's more than a clock. It's a symbol of stability, continuity, and British resilience. Prague Astronomical Clock. Now we travel to Prague to see something truly extraordinary, a clock that's been running since 1410, over 600 years ago. The astronomical clock on Prague's Old Town Hall is unlike any other timepiece. It doesn't just tell the time, it shows the position of the sun and moon, the zodiac signs, and the phases of the moon. Every hour, crowds gather in the square below, waiting for the show. Mechanical figures come to life. The 12 apostles appear in windows above the clock face. A skeleton rings a bell, a reminder that death comes
for everyone.
A figure representing vanity admires himself in a mirror. Greed shakes his bag of gold. It's medieval craftsmanship combined with precise engineering. A reminder that our ancestors were far more sophisticated than we often imagine. The clock survived wars, occupations, and the passage of centuries. In 1945, Nazi forces set fire to the Old Town Hall, severely damaging the clock. The Czech people painstakingly restored it, refusing to let their heritage be destroyed. Today, it remains one of Prague's greatest treasures, a working piece of history that still captivates audiences just as it did 600 years ago. European town hall clocks across Europe. Nearly every town square has a clock tower rising above the rooftops. In Belgium, Carillons, bells of different sizes, play melodies several times a day. The music drifts across cobblestone streets, marking the rhythm of daily life. In Germany, cuckoo clocks inspired by these grand towers became beloved household items. The same principle: bells, gears, and chimes scaled down for homes. In Switzerland, where precision is a national obsession, church towers house some of the most accurate mechanical clocks ever built. These towers served practical purposes. Before personal watches, townspeople relied on them to know when markets opened, when workdays ended, when church services began. The chimes weren't just time announcements, they were community signals. Everyone heard the same bells at the same moment, creating a shared experience that bound people together. Even today, when everyone has a phone in their pocket, these towers continue to chime. Tradition matters. Heritage matters. American clock towers. In America, clock towers symbolized civic pride and progress. City halls, courthouses, and universities built towers to demonstrate their importance and permanence. The taller the tower, the more prosperous the city. Philadelphia's City Hall Tower, completed in 1901, was the tallest habitable building in the world at the time. Its clock faces are larger than Big Ben's, a point of pride for Philadelphians. Boston's Custom House Tower, Baltimore's Brumore Seltzer Tower, San Francisco's Ferry Building, each one unique, each one marking time for their communities. University campuses built towers as gathering points and landmarks. Students rushed to class when the bells rang. Graduation ceremonies timed to the chimes. Weddings planned so the bells would ring at the perfect moment. These towers witnessed history. They marked the hours during wars, depressions, celebrations, and tragedies. Silent witnesses to the passage of time and the evolution of their cities. The sound of time, there's something deeply moving about hearing a clock tower chime. The deep resonance travels across rooftops and through streets. It's a sound our grandparents heard, and their grandparents before them. The same bells, the same cones, connecting generations. In an age of digital silence, where clocks glow without sound and notifications ping without melody, these mechanical chimes remind us of a different relationship with time. Time wasn't something you glanced at on a screen. It was something you heard, felt, shared with your neighbors. From Big Ben's famous bongs to Prague's medieval spectacle, from European Carillons to American civic towers, these structures have measured our days for centuries. They've outlasted wars, fires, and the relentless march of modernization. And as long as they stand, as long as their bells continue to ring, they remind us that something should never change. That tradition has value, that beauty matters, that the past deserves to be preserved. Listen carefully next time you hear a clock tower chime. You're hearing history. You're hearing continuity. You're hearing time itself, marked with dignity and grace.